friends. Hello, everybody. This is Rob Silva once again back here in the channel New Media Workshop. Please subscribe to the channel, support us. And it would be a great thing for us having your support. Without any further ado, let's start this tutorial here. The goal today is to have Touch Designer working with ABLETON. I have this version of Touch Designer 2023. I have ABLETON already installed in my computer, and I'm also working with a Novation MIDI controller. So the goal is to have Touch Designer, the MIDI controller, working connected to ABLETON and working in Touch Designer. Okay, so that's the goal. And I'm gonna just play a little video and manipulate the video with some effects of the video with the MIDI controller through ABLETON. So the goal is also to embed a seamless audio in Touch Designer as the audio manipulate the image. Without any further ado, let's dive in. Let's go to Touch Designer first. So in Touch Designer, so whatever file you create in Touch Designer, this is what's gonna be opening first. So I'm gonna click in a tab or two clicks on here. Just want to show a few things here for you that you can play with a little bit, but it's not here where we're gonna go. In Chops here you can see a ABLETON link. You also can see some mid-ins, mid-in map, mid-out. As well, you can find some mid in, let's see, mid-in, mid-events in that as well. Okay, so just to let you know that there's some mid nodes found around in other parts in the software. But what we're going to be doing, what we're going to be doing first, you're going to go here on a palette, and right here in a palette you're going to see TD ABLETON. Okay, so drop down menu. There's two versions of this, so you can see here Live 11 Plus and Live 9 and 10. I'm going to be working with Live 11 Plus because my ABLETON is version 12. Okay, so what I will leave this here because we can manipulate this. I think that will be fun to do some work on this. Okay, well, what I will do here is I'm gonna click on this Live Plus, and right here, as you can see, there's many things that open here in ABLETON. Okay, in this selection, I will go into TD ABLETON package. I'm going to just drag this into my working area. Okay, so when I dropped this node here, this is what appeared in my and this pop-up message says a TDA master device is required on live master track. Okay, so it's telling me what I need to add in my master track. And my master track, let me just go back to ABLETON to show to you where is my master track. So my master track, it's right here, it's the main track. Okay, so this is very important to know what's going on. Okay, so let's go back to Touch Designer. So enter a song name and I press create. to add a device. Cancel will cause TD Ableton toolbar connection. So I would just add here just TD song, and I'm going to create. Okay. All right. When I create, you can see here there is nothing connected here right now. Okay, nothing connected. There's you can see the red X here, and here when I select the node, you can see there's TD Ableton here. It's connect is on. There's other selections here. There's Ableton IP address. Okay, there are a few things here. Okay. Okay, there's some things here. Okay, so I'm gonna go to utilities, and here Ableton Live install. Okay, my Ableton is open. Okay, my Ableton is open right now. Okay, I'll go ahead here, Ableton Live install. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna click Ableton Live 12 suite here. Okay, all right. So after I added there, there's Ableton Live build. That's only one version of my Ableton. And then I'm going to just go ahead and click install here and post. Okay. So I post it. So make sure Ableton Live is closed before installing. Okay. So I needed to go ahead and close my Ableton. Okay. I will just close my Ableton there. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to install this. Okay, so my Ableton is closed, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click post right there. So make sure Ableton is live, and I'm going to confirm right there. So Ableton install successful. Further instruction: if you haven't already, added the Touch Designer control script in Live's link MIDI section in preferences. So to update components deployed in this project, click to update Ableton comps parameter. Okay. All right, so things are fine here. Okay, things are pretty okay here. I'm gonna just go ahead. I'm gonna open my Ableton. Okay, so there's a preference folder. All right, after I click on that, here it says, let's go to my Ableton, and I want to show a message that I just got into my Ableton. Okay, a message that I just got into my Ableton. All right, let's go to Ableton. So I got a pop-up that says ATD master device is required, which was my I got that was the Touch Designer actually. All right, so here I don't have anything in my Ableton, right? So I'm in Ableton right now. I don't have anything here. What I needed to do is I needed to go to Live settings. Okay, and here I'm gonna disconnect from here because I was connected earlier. But I want to show this for you because it's gonna be important. Okay, so I needed to go to link tempo in MIDI. Okay, first again, okay, in Ableton settings, link tempo MIDI, and right here, I needed to connect to Touch Designer. I'm gonna go to Touch, find my Touch Designer here in the list. You see it? Here it says no TD master, TD master device is required on live master track. Okay. Enter a song name and press. I'm going to create. Okay, right there. Just hold on. Let's go back to this. I also need to make sure that my MIDI controller is connected here. This is my MIDI controller. Okay, and also launch control input. I click on sync here in a track. The sync is usually not checked, but you need to check this. Okay, all right, so this is pretty much right now what you need. Okay, Right now I don't have anything on my main track. I'm going to go back to Touch Designer. Okay, go back to Touch Designer, and I'm going to click on Pose here. Okay, TD components updated. I'm going to click OK. Okay, right there is not connected. And I'm going to click on this Auto Start Live. I'm going to click on this. I can click on a Pose controller here. There's nothing here. Open demo folder, ping. But I'm going to go ahead and click on this Pose. Okay, right there. What this Pose is going to do is it's going to open another another Ableton window. Okay, and the Ableton window, you will see what's going to happen. Okay, so it's nicely connected now. The Ableton into Touch Designer, it should show that's connected here. Okay, if you have trouble, make sure that you delete the node and follow the same steps again. Maybe turn on and turn off the close and open the software again. Okay, now I have my MIDI controller here with me. Okay, so let me just show Touch Designer first, so you can see right there. So you can see that it is connected. The Ableton is connected to Touch Designer, and what I'm going to do now, I'm going to, in Touch Designer, I will add this node here that's called Ableton track. Okay, I can add the MIDI controller. I'm going to add the track. Yes, I can add the track here. So let's go back a little bit. So Ableton track, as I add the Ableton track here, the Ableton track means the track that I have in Ableton. I can access those soundtracks that I have in Ableton. So for example, if I have this track here, it's called Muggy 1, Muggy 2, Effect React and Kick. If I go to Touch Designer on track here, I can see the tracks right here. Okay, so I'm going to just go to Mug 1. So when I click on Mug 1, select Mug 1, I have some things about the track here. Okay, I can change the volume of the track, and you can see as I change the volume here, it changes right here on the track. If I change panning, okay, so I can access, I can mute the track in Touch Designer. Okay, but there's something better that I can do with these, right? I can access this. So first, what I want to do is I will play my tracks in Ableton. Okay, I'm gonna play my tracks. So I'm just gonna play here. Okay. Just play the tracks right here in Ableton. As you can see, just plain simple, pretty straightforward track. Okay, and if I go back to my Touch Designer, you can see that the tracks are playing right here, right? Okay, all right. So, and I can change the volume of the track, or I can mute, right? Mute Mug 1 track, right? So So there's something really fun that you can do here, okay? And this is the best part, okay? I can use my MIDI controller. As you can see, I'm using my MIDI controller now. My external MIDI controller, I'm using it to manipulate my tracks. I'm not even use the mouse controller anymore. As you can see, this, for example, this is the MIDI controller that I'm using right now. I'm using the knob of the MIDI controller. But what I wanted to do now, I will add an image here. Actually, we have the image here right now. We have an image here right now. What I would do, as you can see, that is this image right here. Okay, ABLETON and TOUCH Designer. What I would do with this image, there's the displacer here. The displacer is a really fun, type of node. So what I would do here is I will add some of this. Let me see what I can do here to be better with my nodes. I can add some of this into my displacer, into my displace node. So let's see, we can add this one here. I'm just gonna drag it into it and export the chop so you can see that my music, my sound in Ableton is altering the image. Other thing that I will do too, and this one I'm gonna manipulate on a spot, okay? I will use this one here. It's already changing things out, as you can see. Just this knob here is actually altering the size of the image. Okay, so you can see I'm using the knob. I can turn it on, and okay. This is really great, right? I want to work with this one too, and I'm gonna add, this is a noise. I'm gonna just grab and add here in the noise as amplitude. So let me see. So you can see the amplitude of the noise, and it changed right here. Let's see. So there's so many things that we can do here. Let me see this. See the different types of Brownian. So again, oh yeah, this is a good one. I'm gonna go ahead and add this one here into this offset right there. So now I can use the knob to actually change. This is the knob, one of the knobs in the MIDI controller, to change the image. So I want to show a little bit what actually look like working with the MIDI controller. Okay, so you guys can see a little bit what actually look like. Let me just get a video capture device here, and guys will be able to actually see. So I have so hold on, let's just see what actually look like. And I'm doing this run spa. my MIDI controller. Okay, right there. As I change some of the knobs, the image, change. So that's the, right here. No sound, very loud sound. Okay, so that's it for today. That's a tutorial. So hope you guys enjoyed. Play with this. There's so many things that you can do with this. Have a good night.